This is Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and we're going to have our Thanksgiving dinner today instead of tomorrow because of the people who are first responders having to work and all sorts of things. So we're going to have it tonight, and my job was to make the dressing. Now I want to tell you, there's a difference in dressing and stuffing. Dressing is what you have with Thanksgiving turkey. Stuffing is what you use in a sock monkey. Well, I've got a helper today. This is Tina, and she's helps us 3 days a week and an immense amount of help to us. And she's going to dice the vegetables for the dressing. Okay, the next thing to do is cook the onions and celery. We need about a half a stick of butter. That'll be about the right amount. As you can tell, I do things in cowboy measurements. I use the TLAR method. That looks about right. I like Tina. She cooks the way I do. Okay, let that cook a while and get happy and get the vegetables done, and we'll move on from there. How's it doing on doneness?
Doing pretty good.
Okay. In the meantime, we figured out how much we're going to need to make is fill the bowl that we're going to put it in with water and put it over into the mixing bowl, and it came out 3.5 cups, so that's what it's going to take to fill the dish that we're going to bake it in. Stop at a couple cups there. That should be enough to start with. We'll have to adjust it. That's chicken stock. And you can transfer the vegetables over into it. How much have we got there?
About 2.5.
Okay, that'll be a good starting point. Why don't you get the cornbread out of the refrigerator in that plastic bag, and we'll start from that. Just doesn't have to be particularly small or anything like that. Just crumble it up. I made that cornbread yesterday, and it's had a day to set. It really needs to set a bit to be best. I'm not going to show how to make cornbread. It's so simple. You buy a bag of cornbread mix for 45 cents. Follow the instructions. You might stir it and see how well it's doing.
Doing good.
Still got plenty of liquid in it.
Yes.
Looks like about the right amount, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Thing about it, if you don't have enough cornbread, you can always use white bread crumbled, or another substitute is crackers. Just plain old saltine crackers. And in fact, they improve it even in some cases.
Ah.
Okay, let's do the seasoning of it and work from that, and then we'll make the final adjustment.
Okay.
Okay, we've added the seasoning to it. A level teaspoon of black pepper, a level teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of sage, and 1 teaspoon of poultry seasoning. That's normally what you'd season it with, and then fold it all in. Check it and see how it tastes for.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Need anything?
No, I don't think so. It tastes real good with the measurements.
Okay. Now we go to step 2 in making it. The 2 eggs. We didn't put the eggs in so you could taste it without having to eat uncooked eggs.
Oh.
Why don't you grab a bowl up there to beat those up in it?
Okay.
Just pick one. Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay.
And some stock in there so you can beat them together. Okay, and stir that in there.
Okay.
Yeah, the eggs don't change the taste or the seasoning at all, and by leaving them out to last, well, I don't mind eating raw egg, but some people do. That was for your benefit.
Thank you. Looks good.
Okay, that looks about the right amount of liquid in there. Might need a little more. Thing about it, it looks awfully thin, but it will thicken up as it cooks. How much have we got in there now?
4 cups.
Just right. Okay, now we spray the pan with Pam. And transfer it into the pan. It won't expand much in cooking, and it looks like it's going to be just about the exact amount to do it.
Yes, it does.
Okay, that's ready for the oven, except it's only 11:39 and we don't eat until 5, so I'll put it on to cook about 3:30 or 4. In the meantime, put foil over it and just set it in the refrigerator. Well, it's 2:30. We're going to eat it. My daughter's going to be here at 4 to pick us up, and this needs an hour. So I'm going to put it in with the foil cover over it and set the oven for 350 bake. And I'm going to set it for 45 minutes that way. Then I'll take the foil off and finish it up. It needs about an hour to completely cook. That'll put it to 330 and it can last very easily till time for us to eat. Well, it looks like it's going to be another half hour, so I'll put the foil back on and let it cook a little longer. Okay, we're now on our way to Lisa's for Thanksgiving dinner. The dressing was almost done enough. We can finish it off at her house. And day's working out fine. Well, so much for finishing this video about cooking dressing. It kind of exploded with too many people in the kitchen and everybody doing something, and most people don't realize that making a video is more involved than what you're shooting with it, and requires a certain amount of thinking and planning and control of the situation to get any sort of logical film out of it. But we got over there and there was 4 people in the kitchen and everybody having a good time, and so I just put the camera away and thought I'd finish it off this morning here, and we had a great time and a great meal there, and about 15 people, and they decided to do it buffet style rather than family style on the table, which eliminated a shot of the table, and also had 3 or 4 or 5 people there said, I don't want to be in any video, so that's all right. But here's your ending to it, and I hope you enjoy it. And here it is on the table.
How about some down there? Let's try it. What's that?